The reason you are here is because you've been struggling to lose body fat, or you just want to learn about macros, which is protein, carbohydrates, and fat. You need to be in a calorie deficit to lose body fat. You need to be in a calorie surplus to put on muscle. And calorie maintenance is pretty much how you stay the same. And sometimes that happens by default because some days we eat more calories and some days we eat less calories. I'm going to show you today different ways to track various different types of food and how to actually accurately log it into MyFitnessPal. Because remember, if you're guessing, you're going to be stressing and then that stomach's not going to be a blessing. However, if you want to weigh it, then you'll slay it. At the end of the day, if you're not tracking, you're slacking, and you can't even wonder why you're big backing. So let's get started. All right, so anything you have, you want to put, say if you're using Tupperware, you want to put it on a scale, tear it out, hit the tear button. You want to make sure your units for meats and produce, I like to use ounces. So it says 0 flow ounces now. So the first thing I'll do is I'll get a fork. Got some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Bada bing, bada bang. Let's put a little bit more in there. Well, let's just say, bam, 6 ounces, perfect. Now, what I would do next is I will go on MyFitnessPal. I will click log food, add food, and I will type in boneless, skinless, chicken thighs, and always type cook because you're going to usually weigh your food after you cook it. Just easier, you always put cook and then you'll hit search. If you have the brand name, put the brand name to make it more accurate, but they're pretty universal. So I see the first one comes up, boom, chicken thighs. The serving size shows 100 grams. However, in this case, you want to change the serving size to we're in ounces. So scroll down to 1. I always make the serving size 1 and the number of servings, however many ounces on the scale. In this case, it's 6. So for 6 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken thighs cooked, you have 328 calories, 40 grams of protein, 17.9 grams of fat. You'll hit check, and it's now added to your daily calories for your protein. All right, now, say for instance, we have something a little different. Say we have something like a nut butter, right? We're putting it on the scale. We're trying to take out what we call a tablespoon, and people get tablespoons incorrectly all the time. So first things, you'll put it on the scale, and we're still in ounces. So this case, we're going to change it, hit tear to 0, and most of these are in grams. So you'll find out, yep, it's in grams. So 0, we'll change the units to grams. And then say we take out, don't put 1 tablespoon, right? So it says 16 grams. So whatever is negative, that's what you'll log. So again, for this one, this is Prozis. By the way, use Will Martin 10 for all Prozis products. Prozis cocoa butter whey protein, right? So you can either do 2 things. If you have the premium version, you can hit add food, scan a barcode. So you can scan the barcode, boom, it shows up. Again, the serving size is showing 100 grams. Again, we change it to 1, just for ease of tracking. Number of servings will be 16, and bam, it shows that was 86 calories. And if you're looking, this was the 86 calories of nut butter. And this really is sneaky calories that people tend to overdo it. If you can't scan the barcode, you could change the location to the United Kingdom. That's a hack where you can put your location to the United Kingdom and you can use the scan feature. However, for this product, again, if you can't scan it, you search Prozis, put it in exactly Prozis, Choco, what does it say? Prozis, Choco, butter, yeah, I am. Whey protein. So you want to just type out the label exactly as it is, just to make it easier on yourself. Bam, it came up again. 100 grams again. You change the serving size to 1. Number of servings, again, we got negative 16, so you put 16. Easy peasy. All right, so that's if you're taking something out. Anything you take out, you put it on the scale. Just to recap, you hit 0, make sure 0, whatever you take out is negative, and you put that as the number of servings. Remember, the serving size is always 1, whether it's 1 gram, 1 ounce, or even 1 milliliter for things like fluids, right? So let's set that to the side. You always have sauces. Keep in mind something like hot sauce that I'm gonna put on this chicken is 0 calories. But if you're doing things like barbecue sauce, you must track it because calories add up fast if you're not tracking. And remember, if you're not tracking, you're slacking. And then you can't wonder why the back is still big backing. Right here, I got frozen mangoes. I always check the serving size to see what's in them. Most things are either in ounces, grams, or milliliters. This is in grams. So I make sure my units is showing grams. It's showing 0. So I'll just add it to the bowl. 205 grams, perfect. Again, if you can scan it, it's easier. However, we're gonna search it, just so if you have to search it, you'll know how to actually search it. We got Wellesley Farms mango chunks, right? Boom, right? Go in there, it shows 1 cup. Again, change your serving size either to grams, ounces, or milliliters. So instead of 1 cup, I'll go down to 1 gram. Number of servings will be 205 grams. Bam, you hit the check to add it in there. Now when I eat this, it's accurately tracked in my fitness pal, everything's accounted for. So at the end of the day, as you can see, tracking is very important because calories add up fast. If you got sauces, oils will add up fast. So when you're cooking, if you put some oil in the pan, make sure you weigh it out. And I'll show you quickly how oil adds up fast, right? All right, so I'm a big proponent when you're meal prepping to use the air fryer because you don't need to use oil. Oil calories add up really, really fast. So again, this is 120 calories per serving. So if you're looking at this, it's 15 milliliters, and milliliters and grams are pretty much interchangeable. So they're pretty much the same. So if I either did it, I could add it here. It's on 0, then I can literally pour. Say I'm pouring into the pan, pretend this is the pan, bada bing, bada bang. When I put it back, that's 42.5 grams I took out. This is the oil I'm cooking with. Do not forget the oil. Now, what I have is, again, we got Wellesley Farms. These are BJ brands. Avocado oil. Boom. Search it. Again, what comes up? Tablespoons. Again, remember, we change the serving size always to grams, ounces, or milliliters. So I'll change it to 1 gram, and the scale read 42.5 grams. So I log it. As you can see, 364 calories from oil. So we wonder why, like, man, I'm eating so healthy. Why can't I lose weight? Because calories add up fast. And remember, if you're not tracking, you're slacking. And that's why tracking is very important. All right, so hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, put it in the comments below. You can always DM me, Fat Loss Goat. If you need any of these Prozis products or the shirt or any supplements, willmartin10 at prozis.com. I hope this content was helpful. If you found it valuable, hit a like, comment, and share. Fat Loss Goat, we out.